All right, guys, here we are working in Spring Hill, Tennessee today, and getting this house ready. It's getting put on the market, and so the homeowner asked if we can get out here and get some pressure washing done. So doing a couple small things for her, and along the way, she said, hey, can you get this rust off of the side of the house? And rust is one of the hardest things to get out of anything, concrete, brick especially, stucco, vinyl even. But we're giving it a try, so I'll show you what we got here in our process. We got our iron out outdoor rust stain remover. We have used this on a few different things, and I'll say generally it does a great job. So that's what Nathan's applying here. He's got it in a pump sprayer. You just put it in there. You do not dilute it. You just put it straight on, let it sit. So we pre-watered all the bushes, which is super important because it can kill vegetation if it sits on there. So he's got water coming out of this one. So we'll water all of our plants just as we go along, make sure it doesn't hurt anything. But because this is clear, there's no grass or anything along the edge, it should be fine. Plants are new, so they're very delicate, so we just want to get these protected. So keep these watered as we go. You just spray this stuff straight on, let it sit, and then after it's disappeared, you come back and rinse it off. It may or may not do exactly what it's supposed to do. That rust has been there for a while, so I don't put too much stock in it, but we're gonna give it a try, give it an attempt, just see if it lightens it up, makes it better, maybe completely takes it away, who knows. So that's what we got. I'll do a video in a few minutes and just see kind of how it's coming along and see if it's made any difference on it. All right, going up the front, we got up here, Nathan threw some of this down, so this is actually working pretty good. I should have got it before on this. It's kind of working on it, lightening it up. Not perfect, but lightening it up. And this stuff, you don't have to scrub it or anything. We'll kind of check back on this one, see. It's probably 20% better now than it was a minute ago, so we'll see how this kind of comes along. All right, here we are 10 minutes in. It's lightened. It's absolutely lightened up. So it's probably 40% better, I'd give it. What do you think? Leave a comment below, see what you think there. And then up here, Nate just washed this. I'm trying not to step on it. This is getting better too. Kind of zoom in on that. Like, it's not gonna be perfect, but better is what I'd call that. So Nate pressure washing over here and that. We'll check back on it again. We'll do another treatment on there and kind of see what happens next. All right, treatment number 2, about to start here. Nathan's watering our bushes here, just keeping these guys nice and healthy. Like I said, they're pretty new, so we want to keep those super healthy. So we're hitting the areas that need it on this. It's pretty harsh stuff. You can smell it. It's not great to breathe in, I bet, but we're going to go ahead and hit this. Nice, even treatment on here. Just where it needs it.
They can smell it, man. That's some pretty strong stuff.
Yes, it is. See, it kind of fades over here. I don't know why. I'm going to go ahead and hit. It stops about right there, so we're not going to hit it unnecessarily. Just gonna use where it needs it. Coat all this real good. One more kind of wet on wet on here, and then we'll let this sit. This is coat number 2. Pause the video, let it dwell. Treatment number 2 up here going down. Gonna kind of let this dwell. No scrubbing, just apply it, let it dwell. See how this goes. All right, here we are 10 minutes in on second treatment, and I'd say there's a definite difference between those when we first started and now. I think that's looking absolutely better. It's still drying, obviously it's wet, but better. Up here, same thing, still drying, but you can see kind of that difference. It's definitely lightening it up. May go for a third time and just see how it looks after that. That'll probably be our final one. All right, treatment number 3 about to go down. Bushes have all been watered again, profusely. And now we're gonna go ahead and hit this third treatment, third and final. This will be good. We're not gonna keep doing this all day, but we're gonna get this. I think 3 is about your max you wanna go on this. So we're gonna hit this just where it needs it. Again, you're not doing everything around that does not need it. You wanna hit the areas that need it. And then we're gonna let it dwell, and then we'll do a final rinse on it, and then we'll water the bushes, and that'll be good. Try to get an after picture. I really want to remember to do that so I can do it nice before and after. But I'd say this is definitely working. As you can imagine with rust, it didn't happen overnight. It's not an easy process, but I mean, gosh, for rust removers, we tried a bunch. This is by far the easiest. There's no scrubbing. There's no crazy. We got some with like a compound. You got to mix it. There's none of that. It's just ready to go. Spray it on, let it sit, and then rinse it later once it's off. That's about the extent of it. So that's what we got. I'll check back in about 10 minutes. All right, then here's the final after. Nathan's rinsing now. So we got 3 treatments on this, completely taken care of. Allowed it to dwell for about 5 to 10 minutes between each one, and then now just rinsing it off. You don't want to leave it there, especially in the direct sunlight like this is getting. So rinsing it off, you can't really tell now, but it made a huge impact. I'll try to swing by later. My gym's right down the street, thankfully. I'm gonna swing by here on my way to the gym. I'll give it time to dry out and do a kind of final one later today. We'll see how it turned out. So I've got that, and then we'll do, before he hits this, he'll just rinse this off up here. That one there too, that one's sat for a while. That was 2 treatments I think on that one, but Dow's really good, and then we'll just rinse that off. So that's what we got, and I think it came out pretty good. Here's the stuff we used again. I'd say overall I'd recommend it. I think it did a great job. All right guys, and here is the final on this one. This is exciting. This is what it turned out like after it's been washed 3 times with rust remover. Absolute huge difference. I would definitely say that did a great job. Is it there? Yeah, but I mean, you have to kind of be looking for it a little bit more, and it absolutely lightened it up. I think it did a great job. Over here, we'll kind of take a look at this. This one, not quite as good. Better, but not perfect on that one. So that came out better, just not perfect. But I'd say overall, that came out great. Highly recommend. Drop a thought below. What do you think? Did it do a good job or no?